What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Alright, so they added in the burst mode for the TURLES stage, which is the Arrival of the Universe Crusher. I have completed it already, but I'm going to do it again on screen just because I did a couple of test runs with a couple different teams I had ideas for, just to see if I could do it, what teams would necessary. So I did it off screen. This is the setup I ran with. Only Giant Ape power for restrictions. Int and Fizz, 500 team cost or less. Enemy can nullify, enemy is immune to, can nullify attack, it will nullify defense. Increase their attack by 130, defense by 200. Reduce damage received by 30%. Attack raised by 75%. Defense raised by 50%. HP raised by 950%. Can lower attacks 100,000 to 0. Allies key -3. Support items and support members are not allowed for a total of 6,010. This is the team I ran with. See, is there anything better? There's not. So this is the team we're gonna have to run. This is the exact same team I ran. So I beat it relatively easy. The allies key -3 is kind of the biggest issue on the team because its team is very reliant on getting key. A lot of the links work together, so it's not too terrible, to be honest. As long as you make sure you're grabbing key on the field when you can, you'll be alright. Like, I just missed that one key and that kind of sucks, so I'm gonna have to go 2, 2, and then 1 to try to grab as much extra key as I physically can. I only got it for, I think, 3 characters, so that's gonna kind of suck. But being on a double 3, okay, yeah, this is actually really good. Let's see how's defense looking. Vegeta looks the best. We're gonna keep Gohan off rotation right now. So we're gonna go you to attack him. You. See, Gohan struggles with ki mightily on this team, so that's where he kind of sucks, honestly, for ki. So we got to make sure we get him as much as we can. Vegeta, hopefully he can tank this. Yeah, 42k. Okay. Well, I was running a couple different setups prior where I gave them a ton of attack and low defense, and it was hitting me pretty hard, but I was able to breeze through them. But the problem was, like I said, it was the ton of attack that was kind of doing me in. Like, if I didn't super prior, my units were getting pretty much smacked around. But this Vegeta just double supered, so he should be good. Yeah, okay, 122. And now this Goku's going to get the 30% damage reduction in, along with the Gohan having his 50%, so we're going to be golden here, boyos. Yep, there's Goku finishing off one of the 2 Nutsack boys. And there's his, yep, he got sealed. Too bad it was a little too late, but his damage reduction kicks in, and then Gohan can punch his way through this stage. Nice, a double super from the Gohan. This is why I really like this unit. I think he's going to be really ideal on that new Vegito team, especially with the Limit Breaker Vegito, and this Vegito here getting an easy A. That team is going to be strong. That team is going to be really, really strong. We did, in fact, bring the Int Kid Goku, because that was kind of a surprise. I saw a couple people actually using a similar team to this. I mixed in a few other people units prior and didn't have as much luck as I thought I would, but this team kind of worked a little better. I saw King Hitman actually run the exact same team. I don't know if he posted a video on it. I know he shared it on something. I saw it when I was at work this morning. Or earlier, well, this morning to me is earlier today, but I saw him do it earlier today on, I think he shared it on YouTube, just like a post kind of thing. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So I tested the team and it worked, so. I mean, ideally, we're going to have to go like this. The biggest problem, like I said, is going to be getting them the key. That is where we're going to struggle a lot, because these guys aren't going to be able to get key in that last slot. We're going to have to hope for an additional super. If not a big deal. He's probably going to get stunned, huh? Yep, so we lose the Vegeta super attack off the start. Not a big, huge problem. I mean, it's not great, because now we're going to not do as much damage this rotation, but as long as we complete it without failing, it really doesn't have a turn restriction. And there's a challenge to complete it with Turtle School as well, which I probably will just do off screen. There's no point in me doing that on screen. Because, I mean, I could if you guys really want to see an on-screen variation of it. I just gave him 6 key he didn't need. The good thing about having this Vegito, actually, is he's crossover, key 1 20%, and Giant Ape key 1 20%. So when he's on a rotation like this with 2 crossover and Giant Ape, they both get 2 key and 40% to stats. So that's really, really nice to give them those additional bonuses. But this Vegeta's not going to have a Goku on rotation, so he's not going to be giving anybody support at 40%. Luckily, he's going to be able to do this double super that's built into his passive, because there is another, so pure team of Super Dragon Ball Heroes super class units. This Vegito, he needs a CZA coming in about a month. This man needs the easy A. He is going to be broken when he gets it. He's not going to counter this, is he? 63k isn't terrible, but it's not great for a unit of his caliber on a 200% team. A lot of these guys are on a 200% team, and that's the key thing. A lot of them are on that, and they're just not able to do anything, really. We need to get 4 keys somewhere. Gonna have to go like that. He's gonna Goku's gonna be short 1 key. Hopefully Goku can at least do 1 super. If Vegeta could do a dual super here, that would be great. Which I think he should. Oh no, he doesn't have a... Okay, he's gonna do it anyway. I was gonna say he doesn't have a full... Ooh, wait a minute, actually. His is Giant 8 Power or Dragon Ball Hero, so yeah, he was gonna do a guaranteed double super there. Goku's is the full power or Dragon Ball Hero, so yeah, no, that's perfect. We had a Giant 8 Power full rotation, because that's what we're running as a Giant 8 Power team. Alright, so... this stage kind of sucks for me right now, because they haven't done a single thing for super attack wise. We're just going to activate this right off the rip. And then give them those. Do they have any way of linking with 917? 974? No, nothing at all. We just got to hope that if they super them in slot 1, they'll counter it. I mean, granted, they have the best chance out of this whole rotation of tanking a hit anyway. And if they super it, they have a huge chance of countering. But... I mean, we could have let them go another turn or two, but if they're fused, they get the key +2 from Fused Fighter Link with the Vegito. So that kind of works, and they share the majority of links with Vegito anyway. Oh, double super, perfect. That'll greatly raise their attack and defense for just this turn, but I mean, it'll make them less vulnerable to any super attacks. Which is really all we're aiming to do. Perfect, perfect. Literally, they double supered prior, and it's not going to do anything to them at all. And this Vegito, with his single super, hopefully he can double. That would be best. Nope, just a single. Dang. I mean, it's alright. Okay, double super from the Vegeta. I paused for a second because I was like, is he going to double? Is he going to double? I know we had the Giant 8 Power, but I'm like, can he double? In these situations, you're always worrying, like, deep down, like, is he going to do it? Is he really going to do it? Is it going to happen? So this rotation kind of sucks. We're not going to be able to get Gohan a super, I don't think. No, not a guaranteed, no. He might get an additional, but he's not going to do a guaranteed super in slot 3. That kind of blows. But, and then once he transforms to AGL Turles, he gets a guaranteed chance to heal, I think, every turn. So that kind of puts us at a huge disadvantage. I mean, not huge. He heals about 2 million per turn. Which one of these super attacks counters that out. Oop, especially if Vegeta does a double super and then an additional attack. He could super the Vegeta right here and it won't mean a thing because he's already supered. So his defense is stacked twice. The Goku, this unit, I kind of am interested to see how they build this new Dragon Ball Heroes team with these units. Because they're not going to get an easy A for at least another year, if not more than that. Because they just came out and they were really, really high-end headliners at that point in time. So I'm not sure how entirely they're going to work. Okay, let's see. Okay, this rotation kind of sucks. Yeah, this rotation sucks. This is, like I said earlier, the biggest issue with the key is if you don't get them the key, they're not going to be able to super attack, so it's going to put us in a huge disadvantage. I'm hoping that everybody will do at least an additional super. Nope, they're not doing anything. Yeah, so, I mean, like, I'm not worried about him doing a ton of damage to anybody, necessarily. But at least he's supering the Goku, who has a higher chance. The Goku or the Gogeta at the end would be the 2 best units. This is what I was worried about, how much damage the Vegito is going to take. Because the Vegito is the weakest link on this team. Hands down, he is the absolute weakest link on this team. He is the one that would hold you back, but he was the best option I had. Dual Vegetas, kind of perfect. Of course, Goku's not going to get a super. I mean, why would he? Let's just go like this then, to try to maintain as much ki as we can for the following rotation. Hopefully Goku can do a super. If he can, that'd be great. We got to make sure we're doing enough damage that he cancels out his heal, which right there we just did enough that if he does heal back, we'll still have 400,000 damage put onto this man. If there's a double super, that'll be alright. Perfect, perfect. Come on, Goku, do a double and do a super for me. Just need 1 super. Nope. Okay, cool. Right. Yeah, because we have anything under 100,000 damage, we take, or the Turles will take 0 damage, so that's why, if you're wondering, we're doing no damage with those just regular attacks, that's why. Is he going to heal right here at the end? Let's see. He's supering the Vegeta. I'm hoping we can tank this. Yeah, okay. For some reason, I thought we were going to take a lot more damage than we did. I don't know why. I don't know what was in my head that made me believe we would. But I just thought we would. Let's activate this really quick.
I'm betting it all on this! Take this!
I don't remember what that actually does, honestly. What does that actually do? Just ultimate damage, that's all. Okay, cool. Give Gohan enough to do a super. Okay, and then gonna have to leave Vegito there. Hopefully he'll be able to do enough defensively to heal him to like be sturdy enough to take the Dokkan mode on the Gohan.
Time to get serious.
Probably would have rather given that to the Goku, but I didn't realize we were that close. But the Gohan's Dokkan mode should do enough, I'm hoping, that it'll actually get him to a position where the Vegito can finish him off. Unless if he heals. If he heals, that'll be the only thing that might put us in a bad spot. But I had to keep those two linked together because of the fierce battle. Nope, he didn't do anywhere near enough damage. I feel like we're alright if he supers the Turles now. If he supers the Vegito, it's probably GG's. Which kind of really sucks. Yep. Because the Vegito didn't double super. Now he dodges. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, if we would have given the Dokkan mode to this Goku, we probably would have been better off, but I kind of was a little worried that something wouldn't have worked out well. Alright, here it is. Game right here. Slot 1, link them together. They got Kamehameha active.
I've had enough. It's time to unleash my most devastating attack. I'll finish you off with this. Ultra Big Bang.
That wasn't enough? Hey, that's a little less interesting, or makes everything a little more interesting, should I say. We're not going to make it to the Super Saiyan 4, so I'm not too worried about them getting the Super Saiyan 4s. The Year 7, so I'm not worried about giving them enough key to do a super. This Vegeta should finish him off with a dual super right here. Or even just a single super. But there you guys go. That is how you beat the burst mode on the Turles stage and get over 6,000 score. If you run the exact same settings I ran, you'll get exactly 6,010. And let's go collect all of our missions and see what we got. And I'm going to do the get stage 1, I think, completed with the... What is it? Let me read it exactly. Burst mode, there's 20 total missions. Clear stage 1 with a Turtle School team. So, we're going to do all that, but let's accept this now and see what we got. We ended up with 8 stones, 14 of the gold statues. Whoops, gold Hercule statues, 1 Kai, a couple other statues, quite a bit of meat, and a bunch of different little, like, items. So, all that's left to do is to get this one to get 1 more Dragon Stone, but there you guys go. That is how you beat the stage with a giant 8 power team. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.